Joe Mama, a story by Mark. The year is 2169. There is a one-world government in control, and no one with enough power to challenge them. One day, the protagonist Joe receives a letter from an anonymous source, which is confusing because the mail system hasn't worked in years, but I'm too lazy to address that. The letter is labeled 2413. And when he opens it, it tells Joe about where to find something that has the power only one could dream of. He starts his journey following the letter. I guess it flies or walks or something. And then he runs into a being from the past who he has only heard of from legends. Shrek himself, who waltzes onto the scene and just hands him the letter U before telling him to get out of his swamp. The letter starts to leave again, and he finds another place he has heard of, Woohoo Island. He runs into the master swordsman Matt, who has aged much over the years, but is still yet unrivaled. Joe trains for 3 years until he finally beats Matt, who merely gives him a paper cut out of the letter B. He is confused, but continues on his journey. The next place he finds is a place he has heard is one of the circles of hell. No one has entered and left without developing an incurable disease. He sees a blue bus and gets into it. Realizing they are now flying over an island, the words echo through the bus, and he freezes in terror. Where we dropping, boys? Joe realizes he'll have to sacrifice his brain cells and his dignity to make it through this trial. After finding an assault rifle, he steps out to see 2 structures appear out of nowhere. Gunfire, the screech of a child. Joe chucks a grenade at the structure and destroys the base. He hears another yell of a child. This one seems enraged, and the words "Eliminated, Gamer Boy XX" appear in his vision. After 2 weeks pass, he manages to escape the hell world, but not before finding a titanium letter H. The letter then teleports him into a middle school from the year 2019, where he must tell someone his name without them saying, Joe Mama. After the final trial, he gets the letter R. Then he is back home. With all the letters collected, he is uncertain of what to do. Then he remembers the envelope, 2413. He has completely forgotten what order he got them in, so he arranges them in random orders until they spell out a word. As he reads it, the pillars of society fall, and the government loses all of its power. Obama suddenly explodes, and the White House bursts into flames. He has achieved true power. Thank you for joining this story entitled Bra Moment. Bruh.